pregnancy Q&A. It was highly requested on my Snapchat and Instagram. This in a story time about how I found out I was pregnant. But honestly, I felt as though it would be better if I do the Q&A first, and then I can get into that probably next video. I'll do that. I'll be answering y'all questions that y'all did on my Instagram poll and that y'all sent me on Snapchat. For the most part, I got a lot of the same questions, so I'm probably gonna just do a few of the questions and not all of them because they all sounded like the same. But yeah, but before I start this video, make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so I can go ahead and get these subscribers up. The more subscribers I get, the more videos I do. First question is, will I be recording my labor and am I gonna post it? And am I getting an epidural? I probably will record it, but I don't think that's something that I will post, just because A, I don't want to be looking all crazy, and B, I don't think that's something for everybody to see. Also, I do plan on getting an epidural because why go through the pain if I don't have to? But it just depends on like my pain tolerance. I have a pretty low pain tolerance, but then again, I've seen people with low pain tolerances say that the birthing process and like the pain wasn't as bad as they thought, so they didn't end up getting one. But I do plan on getting one if the pain is as bad as everybody makes it. How many months am I and do I know what I'm having? I don't know if this counts as the 7th month because it's like the first week of my 3rd trimester, or if I'm still in my last week of my 6th month, but I believe I'm 7 months. And I do know what I'm having. I'm having a girl. Well, I wanted a boy so bad, but I mean, God gave me what he gave me, so it is what it is. How did I feel when I first found out? I was sad because I was just like, dang, I had just like literally just graduated high school right when I took the test. I think I had graduated like a week prior to taking the test, so it was just like, dang, like I got pregnant and I just finished high school. I ain't even gonna get to enjoy everything how I wanted to. It just wasn't like, it wasn't a good feeling. And then I already know how my family is, like they don't play that stuff, so I already knew they was gonna give me some bad feedback, so I was really worried about that. But I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but I got some pretty bad feedback. So just that all together just made me feel sad at first. I mean, but my daughter's dad was happy about it, so I mean, that's all that mattered. Do I have a name picked out for her? Yes, I have a name picked out. I'm not going to share it because y'all like to steal baby's name. And I've gotten negative feedback also about my baby's name because people say like, oh, I've never heard nobody with that name before. Like, people go and pronounce her name wrong all the time. People go and say the wrong name to her as she's growing up. Like, what does that even mean? Like, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'm not telling nobody else. So the few people that I have told, well, a couple of them gave me good feedback. The rest of them gave me like negative feedback. So I don't think I'm gonna share it with anybody else. But yes, I do have a name picked out for her, and I like her name. It's cute to me. What was my family's reaction? Like I said, I didn't really get no good feedback at first. Everybody was like more so like questioning me, like, are you gonna keep it? Are you gonna like get rid of it? Like, what do you plan on doing? So it wasn't like terrible feedback. But it was just like more so like trying to convince me to either like get rid of her or like trying to like persuade me that this isn't like what I need to do right now. Like others, they would just say something smart about it. Like I was told like, oh, did you plan that? Like that's not the way to go at 18. Like when you 18 years old, you're supposed to want to live your life. Like who wants to have kids at 18? But it's just like a lot of them couldn't even talk because they had kids at the same age I'm having a kid at. So it's just like, I really can't take no advice from you. For the most part, I mean, my immediate family, they didn't react like all crazy and terrible, but they wasn't happy at first. But now I guess they're happy. That's all that matters for real, because I mean, they've got to accept it now. She on her way, she coming regardless if we want her to or not. So it really didn't matter. What was Tess's reaction? He was like happy, I guess. Like I sent him like the picture. When I had took the test, I had sent him a picture of the test on Snapchat, and I had texted it to him at the same time. Like I sent it, and then I took another picture and texted it to him to make sure that he got it, because I was just like, oh my God, like what the heck? And he like automatically responded. He was like, let's go. I was like, what? Like he just didn't respond how I would expect like a boy to respond. Like a lot of boys, they probably would have been like, oh, what you gonna do? Like stuff like that. But he responded in a good way. But I also kind of feel like he planned it, so that's probably why he responded like that. Do you have any godparents for your baby? I do have a few. I have a few picked out. My best friends, of course, Zai, Kaden, Zaria, they'll be a godmom. And my sister, I mean, she's the godmom, of course, but I mean, she can also be considered as an aunt. Whatever title she want to pick for herself, that's fine. Like, she can go ahead and be whatever she want to be called. but I think she like more so leaning towards auntie. What's the hardest part of your pregnancy is the morning sickness. And it's not just morning sickness, y'all. Like, this is all day, all night sickness. I could literally get sick at 3 o'clock in the morning. I could get sick at 10 o'clock at night. I could get sick at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It does not matter. Like, morning sickness is not just morning sickness. Don't let people lie to you. They tell me, oh, it just happened early in the day. No, it doesn't. It happens all day long. I've had it throughout my whole entire pregnancy, from the moment I took the test until now. Like, it hasn't stopped. So I got some medicine for it, but most of the time I don't want to take the medicine because I feel as though I don't want to keep my baby like doped up all the time. So I try to like wean myself away from it. Do I plan on having more kids? I don't personally plan on having more kids like from me, but I do want to like adopt or get like a surrogate, because I don't feel like pregnancy is for everybody, and I'm one of the people I don't think it's for me, like, at all. Like, I think I've had one of the roughest pregnancies I've ever seen. Like, in all reality, like, this pregnancy has been so hard, it kind of like made me never want to have no more kids, but I wouldn't be selfish and not like and make her our only child. I don't know, it really just depends on how this labor go. That's the part I really gotta see, because I could get through this. Like, again, I would hate to, but I can. But the laboring, if it's like too painful, if it's too crazy, How did your sister react when you told her? She couldn't believe it. Even once I was like, I showed her the test, I went to the doctors, I got the ultrasound, it's like she still couldn't believe it. But now I think it really like it hit home and settled in that I'm like really having a kid, because she see me walk around with a big fat stomach. So it's just like, it's hard not to believe it now. It was a shocker for her for sure, but she been supportive this whole entire time. I know she was shocked, but she been supportive ever since day one. Like, literally ever since I told her, her immediate reaction besides being shocked was, oh, this just gave me like more reason to like go hard. Like, Tay, this is my baby, you won't have to worry about nothing. Like, regardless if nobody steps up and does anything, like, you got me. If I couldn't ask for a better support system, for real. Like, honestly, I know if nobody else helped me out when the baby get here, I know she will. So I mean, I'm not too worried about nobody else support. Are you still working during your pregnancy? I work from home, so I don't really have to worry about like getting up and going out and like working every day. But y'all, when I first found out, I was working at this like rehabilitation center, and I was like a nurse runner, and I was a receptionist. That jump, like, that was so hard. Like, I don't know how I didn't get fired. They understood that I was pregnant, so I guess they like was just like, okay, it's what comes with it. But I was over the toilet all day long. I did not leave the bathroom. Like, and as soon as I went back to my desk, I was back at the bathroom. Like, it was terrible. I would never wish that upon my worst enemy. Like I told you, that nausea stuff, that morning sickness is no freaking joke. But they was really nice about it. Like, and the man, he even offered me a promotion when he found out. Like, so I mean, I had a pretty good, decent like little situation there, but I just couldn't get up and go to work every day. I could not. So I found a job from home. Well, it found me, really. It came right at the perfect time, and it's kind of in the same field that I want to work in. I would never stop working. Just because you're pregnant don't mean you gotta stop working. Will your baby have your last name or her dad's last name? He will have his last name. I don't know. I might change it. I don't know. I haven't decided fully yet. I think it's gonna be his last name, but I'm not quite sure. It just, I don't know. It's going back and forth in my head, but I definitely got some time. So as of right now, it's his last name. That could change tomorrow. What state are you having your baby in? I plan on having my baby in Tennessee, because that's where I live right now. I'm supposed to be going to Jersey around the time I have my baby, so or around the time of my due date. So if she come early, then she may just be born in Jersey. But other than that, I plan on having her here. I mean, you just never know. How are you saying your pregnancy so good, and will you do a reveal of what's in your hospital bag? I feel like those videos are boring, and thank you. I don't know how I'm saying this pregnancy stuff. I make it look good, because behind the scenes I be feeling like crap. But yeah, I think those videos are boring. Like, revealing like what's in your hospital bag, I think those are boring. But I mean, if y'all request it, I guess I'll do it. If enough people request it, I'll do it. I feel like that's boring. I don't know. Y'all can pick a different video though, and I'll do it. Do you and Tess plan on getting married now that y'all having a baby? No, I don't plan on getting married to nobody. I do, but I don't. It's like, I believe in marriage, but I feel like everybody that get married be unhappy. So I'm not too like hyped to rush into getting married, but I don't plan on it. But I mean, you never know what the future holds. We'll see. Like, you just never know. Alright, last question. When is your baby's due date? My baby's due date is January 19th. I think that's Aquarius, or maybe it's the Capricorn, but she'll be born in the same month as me. So let's pray for me, y'all. Hope that she don't got the same attitude as me, because if so, I'm in for a treat. I want her to come at the end of December, like right after Christmas, or like right before Christmas, because I think I'll still be like considered full term by then. We'll see what she do. Thank y'all for tuning into my video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure y'all leave some comments below of what y'all want to see next, or go ahead and hit me up on my socials at Tay Banks on Instagram. For the most part, I will be like doing like little mommy vlogs and stuff like that, and once the baby get here, I'll do videos. So let me know what y'all want to see once she's here. I don't think I will record the birthing part, but maybe like me, like my labor process, I might record that and post that for y'all. So if that's something y'all want to see also, but somebody already told me they did want to see that, but if y'all want to see it, let me know for sure, and I'll try to make it happen. I'll see if whoever going to the delivery room, you will record for y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, and make sure y'all stay on the lookout for some